Hey ho, howdy yo, my name's fordmustangkillerko and welcome to the video. Today I'm bringing you guys some cool stuff that isn't the norm of what I normally review or make on this channel. I normally do Pokemon stuff and Lego stuff, but I'm kind of edging away, like I said before, edging away from that and wanted to bring new stuff to the channel, so that's why I did Loot Crate for a little bit, but I decided to go ahead and review these because I do almost have the complete collection. There's one more I need to buy, and that is going to be the last one, obviously, which is really good, and I could do a complete full unboxing on it, which is going to be really cool. But I do have all the other ones as of right now, and I'm just going to review them every day until the release of Star Wars Episode 8. So these are the Star Wars Force FX Black Series lightsabers. As of now, there are 7 in existence, and I have 6 out of the 7. The new one just dropped last week, I think, so I need to go purchase that one. But over time, I went ahead and picked these all up. The common retail value is about $150, $170, depending on where you get it from. I know Kylo Ren's was a little bit more expensive. But yeah, so I'm going to be reviewing them in the number order. You can see that this is the first number 1. And these have all been opened and I have them out on display. But I'm just going to show you kind of what the boxes look like, kind of what the lightsaber looks like, the features of it, and go into kind of detail. And then the only one I'll be doing a full unboxing and review on will be the new one that I'm going to get. So the first one here is the Yoda Force FX lightsaber. It's number 1. This was by far the hardest one to find. It was like my last recent one. My most favorite one, and it is the one that I'm having the most trouble with. I don't know if it was just from having the battery sit in this for too long, but it has kind of an ignition problem where if I have the batteries in and I try to hit the ignition switch, the lightsaber doesn't turn on. I have to kind of like hit the hilt a little bit and then hit it on and then it'll ignite. So if anybody knows a fix to that or is having a similar problem, let me know. I was going to try and buy another one and return the one that's broken to Hasbro, but Hasbro's not selling this one anymore, and like I said, it's so hard to get that buying one off of Amazon is like $300. So deal with it for now because I can still get it to work, but if it doesn't turn on anymore, then I'm going to have to figure something out. All right, sweet, and we're going to do a little bit of a box review. So this is basically what the boxes of all of the Black Series lightsabers come out with. And the Black Series lightsaber is, they're not to be confused with, sorry for the placemat, guys. I'm doing this in my laundry room because I couldn't find, in my dining room because I couldn't find a place to actually film this. But anyway, these lightsabers are not to be confused with the 2003, 2005, 2007 Signature Series Force FX set where the blade was actually removable. I do know there's a Rey lightsaber and a Kylo Ren lightsaber you can actually get at Disney parks, and they have the removable blade. But for the Black Series as they sit, the blade is actually a fixed blade and you can't take it out, which is kind of a little letdown, but it's alright. So this is basically, like I said, the box that you get. It showcases the lightsaber, what kind of batteries it takes. It either will take AAAs or AA's. Yoda's lightsaber does take AAAs, and it'll, feature the wielder of the lightsaber, and it'll say, their name, Force FX lightsaber, the Black Series, feature that. Again, another image on the side here. On the back, it shows you everything that this lightsaber features, or everything that comes with it. You do get a custom stand, which you could use in many different ways. However, I have a different way of displaying mine, and I'll show you guys that in a second. This is for more if you just buy one of them and you want to like sit it out on a desk or something. This is a cool way to store it. And then we'll show you that stand. Disney, Hasbro, all that other cool stuff. So number 1, Yoda here, Force FX. And then you got kind of like a blueprint variant on the back. It was a really long story with getting this lightsaber. I don't want to really get too much into it, but it was crazy. So if we cut into the opening of the box, this is basically, like I said, what the inside of every single other box looks like. Yoda's does come with 2 little black bricks on the inside. As such, because the lightsaber is actually smaller, than most of the other ones, but you know, the other ones would look like that. This one just comes with 2 little black bricks kind of, so it takes up most of this area, but the lightsaber sits in here. It is sealed in by these little foam straps, and you have to cut the little indents off to pop the lightsaber out. This is the kind of sleeve that sits over the lightsaber, the protected sleeve. And then you can actually take all this stuff out onto the bottom here. I take all this out and then put it back together. Oh, just kidding. See, I didn't even need to take any of that out. This is the stand. Like I said, I don't open the stand, but there are many ways, and I'll show you kind of how to use this. And then you also get like an instruction manual, which I probably should go through this and see if there's anything about ignition stuff or whatnot. So I'm gonna actually keep that out. That's that. Let's put all this back in here and get the box out of the way, and we'll actually get into the lightsaber in detail right now. Alright, so here is the Yoda Force FX Black Series lightsaber. This is one of the ways that you could go ahead and stand it on that stand there. The other way is to slide it through this little screw here, which I'll show you in a second. I went ahead. This does, when you open it, it comes with a couple of stickers, like yellow stickers and tags and stuff. I went ahead and removed them. A lot of people don't like to remove them because they leave some kind of sticky residue on there. But I use WD-40, and you should rub it on, let it sit for about 3 seconds, and it'll rub right off. Mine's more for display purposes. I don't want ugly yellow stickers while they're up on my shelf. I went ahead and I looked through that, and it didn't tell me anything, so I guess I'm going to have to figure it out. Sometimes it works when I put the batteries in there, and sometimes it doesn't, so we'll see what it does today. But this is pretty much the lightsaber, and now that I have it on this hilt, we can actually take a really good look at the saber itself. So this is the saber hilt here. It is, like I said, saber is smaller than most of the other ones, and that's more to be sized with Yoda. Even the fiberglass, I don't even know if that's fiberglass or plastic. I think it's fiberglass. Hilt, the actual lightsaber part, is slimmer than most of the other lightsabers, or actually all the other lightsabers. Here's the ignition switch here. I don't have batteries in it right now, but to just basically ignite it, you ignite it up and then push it back down here. If you are going to be like me and display these, I do recommend taking the batteries out while you display them and put the batteries in when you're ready to, you know, do a review or ignite it or something. And that's mostly because you don't want that charge running through the lightsaber, and that's pretty much, I think, what's happened is I left the batteries in there for, you know, a couple of months, and my dad's like, oh, we'll take the batteries out, that might help. So I did take the batteries out to try and save my other lightsabers, but we'll see if this one still works or not. So yeah, the lightsaber sits, I probably should have measured this. I don't know how high it sits, but it's a lot shorter than the other ones, and I think once I review the second lightsaber, I'll bring this one down and I'll show you guys them side by side, just so I can show you like the difference between them. This lightsaber, it's still, although it is tiny, you could still hold it with 2 hands. However, it's a lot better wielded with 1 hand, but that's kind of the size thing here. So really cool. This is more like a hard rubber. It's really weird gripping. Like some of the stuff that they use for the grips on their sabers are really weird. It's like a really hard plastic. So and it feels like a hard plastic. But other than that, everything else is it's mixture between metal and plastic. So pretty cool. I really wish these buttons lit up too, because it really didn't do anything. But there's not really much to Yoda's lightsaber. They do have the speakers down here. It is one of the louder ones because it's so compact. It's one of the louder sabers, but basically what you do with all the lightsabers is you twist the bottom off and the battery pack comes out, and that's where you put the batteries in. Like that. And slide this out so I could put it here. Awesome. I do have 3 batteries sitting over here. It recommends Duracell, and I normally would put Duracell in there, but I didn't have any Duracells. This is the Kirkland brand of batteries. So you pop the batteries in here, like so. And then it has the little yellow, like this is the kind of tags that they put on all over the place to tell you like which way to put it in. And it's shaped a little weird, like a diamond, and you have to make sure that that lines up. Once you, let's see if it'll show it, because it's really quick. But if you put the batteries in the right way, the lightsaber kind of like lights up real quick. There you go. Just like that. Real quick. That means the batteries are in right. If the lights went on and whatnot. And screw this back on. Now, like I said, this has a 50% chance of working. I'm actually going to flip this one upside down and show you guys the other way of displaying the lightsaber. There you go. And then with the new designed one that just came out a couple of days ago, there's another way to do it. And there's 2 mounting holes, so you could like mount this on a wall and hang it up like that. But I have a more better way, I think, to use it. So let's try this and see if it works. And if not, I'll show you guys what I have to do to kind of get it ignited. Oh, look. So see, this one worked right away. Normally, sometimes it doesn't work, and I have to like hit it a little bit. But this is the lightsaber activated. And it's really cool because with the green lightsabers, I really like how you can't really see the little LED bulbs inside of it. They look very, very, very green. So, really cool. And like I said, it is really, really loud. It is louder than most of the other sabers. And deactivate. So it goes just like a regular lightsaber. It'll start from the bottom and go to the top, and then top to bottom to deactivate. So one more time on the activation. See? Okay, so now I just ignited it. I just turned on the ignition switch and it didn't work. So what I do is, oh, see, that one did twice. I normally have to hit it a couple times, but like I said, if anybody knows a fix to that, let me know in the comments below, because I have tried literally everything, I think, besides taking the actual lightsaber apart, and I don't know how to do that, nor do I want to try. So, if anybody knows a fix, let me know. But yeah, that's that. It's got some clashing sounds, which I can't really do with one hand. So let's get my stand back out here and go over the clashing sounds. Alright, so like most of the other lightsabers, as you would expect, it's got some motion. And then the clashing effects. So, yeah, really, really cool. We'll take it upstairs real quick, and we'll look at this in a darker area. But I'll take it into a dark area, and we'll go over what it looks like in the dark, and then we'll finish up the review. So, sweet. Alright, so I actually took it into my parents' walk-in closet. It's probably the darkest area I'll get right now since I'm filming in the middle of the day. But if you go ahead and ignite it here, you can see how freaking bright this lightsaber is. And let me tell you, this is probably, like I said, my favorite lightsaber. I can hold it. This is actually a better place to film. I should have filmed the whole thing here. Hold the lightsaber with 2 hands, like I said earlier, but it's a little more comfortable to hold it with 1 hand since the hilt is so small. But this thing is so bright. So really, really cool. So yeah, really, really cool. That's pretty much it for the Yoda Force FX Lightsaber Black series. Force FX Lightsaber. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned because tomorrow I will be doing the next lightsaber in the series, doing a full review on that one as well. And then at the end of this week, we will be getting our new and improved one. So I might actually have to be doing 2 episodes a day. So I'll probably do 2 lightsabers tomorrow. But stay tuned. Like I said, subscribe if you want to see more. And I will catch you guys on the flippity flip. Peace out.